very, very long time. The reason why I have not done one of these in a very, very long time is something that I actually want to touch base on, even with you guys listening. It's because my mindset was so off. It went so off of the mindset that I had created and built myself, getting out of everything that I had gone through in life in the past to get myself out of it and become who I became. That was somebody so different to investors and partners and everybody else that works with me, and somebody that was so unique, and how I had the correct mindset to create a successful business. And in itself, the fact that I had been entertaining and giving energy towards literally some of the worst, over opinionated, fake people that I have ever met in my life, and how it literally started affecting me, is the reason why I stepped away from doing these. And now that I have gotten myself out of all of these terrible environments that I was in, that I was being pulled back into, not in, there were many people that I distanced myself from that somehow managed to find their way back into my life, is why I'm back. And that essentially brings me to talking about what I want to talk about today. And that is that before anything else that you do in this life, you have got to get your mindset right. Otherwise, any skill that you have will be wasted. And like now I've started writing down things so that I don't just talk confusingly, as I started even doing towards the end of the last time I was doing these advice episodes for people. And let me tell you from personal experience, if you literally do not get your mindset right, anything in life will not go good for you. Any adversity that you face, you will fumble on it rather than being strong enough to face anything, that nothing will stop you from going after your dreams, from bettering your environment, from accepting the fact that it's not the dream that makes you, but it's you and who you become that achieves that dream. And it's not that you are the dream, but the person that you are, and the mindset that you've created, and who you have become to achieve this dream and this goal that you've put in place. And fundamentally, at the core of it, is when your mindset is off and you are entertaining absolutely the worst people with the worst mindset and the worst opinions, and you're allowing that in. Wow. I witnessed it with myself. I stepped away from doing these for a while. If you look at the gap difference in between when I last did one of these episodes and I now do them, is that even I was struggling with my mindset. I just was not getting it right. And one of the most disappointing things that happened in my life as of late is that I was actually invited to speak at an event. And as prepared as I was for this event, I just couldn't speak correctly because my mind was just not there. I was not focused. I was not ambitious. I was not aligned to what I really wanted to talk about to people. And it just became so sad, even for myself, as somebody watching it from the outside of the things that I was talking about, compared to the person that wants to speak to people about going after their dreams and achieving things. And I've always been open to anybody can message me about any advice that they want and the things that I've gotten through. And even as of late, I had somebody that came in to my life, and the only thing that he literally did was figure out ways to abuse me, abuse the people around, exploit, take advantage, lie, be dishonest. And in the end, when he was asked to stay away, he obviously pulled off that victim mentality of how, oh my God, how wronged he has been, and how he went to all of the clowns in his circle and all of the opinions he had. And guys, just please don't get yourself in with the wrong people, with these terrible mindsets and the way that they think and the way that they behave and the way that they talk and the way that they lie and the stories that they make. I promise you, it will affect your overall life. It just happened literally to me that I was so on track and I allowed one clown in, and it just threw me so off that I even stepped away from being somebody that would sit here and try and give you guys advice, because I did not even find myself in a position that I should be somebody to even take advice from myself at the time. And reading some of the comments here, I need advice. That one's a little bit silly to comment too. Fundamentally, you I can't really go in depth about what you're asking for advice about, but I can say to you that from what I'm understanding of what the situation even happened, it literally is what I'm just telling you, to step away from people that would bring that kind of pain into your life, and how overall allowing those people in your space will make you the person that is not a good person. I promise you, the more you stay away from problematic people, the better human being you will be in life, and the better things will happen to you, and the more you will achieve. And as painful it may be at the beginning, getting away from certain people, trust me, that is the best advice that I could possibly give you, to step away from certain people and go after your dreams. Go after the things that you believe you should have. And as I keep saying, don't believe that it's the dream that makes you. It's you that makes the dream. It's your mindset. It's what you create. It's the dream that is blessed to have you. And, just a few more things. You just got to believe that you are the greatest person who's ever lived, regardless of what anyone else thinks, regardless of what anybody else does to you. If you don't believe that you are the greatest person who's ever lived, you're never going to become the greatest person who's ever lived. And even if you're destined to do all of these things alone in your life, you've got to do it. You've got to let go of the people and their opinions of you, and holding people off of a cliff And there was a thing that I heard. It was like an analogy of, think of it this way: if you are at a cliff and you're holding somebody off of a cliff, and your hand no longer can hold them, then your arm can no longer hold them, then your body can no longer hold them, and it eventually results in both of you falling off the cliff. What was the good and what was the achievement in rather letting go when the time was for you to let go rather than both of you failing? And, now that I'm back, I'm going to focus a little bit more on the things that are me. I really was, I can be honest. I started going a little bit more towards things that were not me and talking about things that are not me and not the way that I see the world and not the way that I perceive the world. And I started getting angry at things, and it was coming out even through my posts and my talks. And there's no greatness in that. There's literally no greatness in just coming out and being over opinionated without any ambition to help people. There's literally no greatness in anything that you can achieve in life if you do not help people with it. So now I'm back. I'm going to do my best to help. I want everybody to feel free to message me as much as you can. I've gotten myself out of the environment that I just did not feel was healthy for me. And I implore everybody to do that and assess where they are and where they need to step out of. And I expanded my business into new regions. You know, now I've grown my business into outside of South Africa. And I just wish everybody the best. And I wish everybody to reach out to me if they need any advice, whatever they're going through. I've been there. I've been in the dark places. I've been in the painful places. Just reach out. Speak to me, speak to a friend, speak to family. Get your mindset right. Go after your dreams. Remember, the dream is not what makes you, it's you, the dream. The dream should be grateful for having you, not the other way around. And just do it, guys. Do the things you got to do. I will do my best to do one of these as often as I can and help wherever I can and reach out whenever you guys need to. I'm not claiming to be a Mother Teresa or any kind of a Gandhi or one of those people, but listen, I've been through quite a bit. And if I can give some opinion about the things that I've been through, I will do my best.